Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Online, and this is entertainment news. Wow, wow, this is a bit of a shocker. Ruby Rose has left Batwoman, the CW network's third highest viewed show. The lead, the woman who stars as Batwoman, has decided to quit. And this story is coming out of Vulture. So I'll read what Vulture's got to say about it. Ruby Rose is getting the hell out of Gotham and not returning for season 2 of the CW's Batwoman. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the leading role will be recast, through a timeline for casting has not yet been announced. The show was picked up for a second season back in January. Rose starred as Bruce Wayne's crime fighting cousin, Kate Kane, and broke boundaries as the first out lesbian superhero to lead a live action TV series. In a statement, Rose noted, "This is not a decision I made lightly, as I have the utmost respect for the cast, crew, and everyone involved with the show in both Vancouver and in Los Angeles." The actress has dealt publicly with her difficulties regarding Batwoman in the past. Rose faced immediate backlash after news of her casting broke, eventually deleting her Twitter due to the fan criticism. Most significantly, she underwent emergency surgery last year during the filming of the show's first season. Rose revealed on Instagram last September that she had been at risk of paralysis due to onset injuries, having herniated two discs during stunts, and they were close to severing my spinal cord. I was in chronic pain and yet couldn't feel my arms. However, neither Rose nor the CW have addressed the specific reasons for Rose's departure. So there you have it right there. Basically, Ruby Rose is no longer Batwoman. So where do I begin with this? I just don't know where to begin. I mean, Ruby Rose no longer Batwoman. I mean, wow. I'll tell you where I begin with this. I begin with this at first when they first announced there was going to be a Batwoman series. Like, okay, right. So they won't do a Batman series. They've done Arrow. They've done Flash. So they've got Supergirl. So I thought, all right, Batwoman, fine, fair enough. And realized it was the cousin of Bruce Wayne. Like, okay, fine, maybe they'll bring Batman in at some point, or the Bat family. So fair enough, lead character. And then they said that she was lesbian. So okay, fine. So the first lesbian um, lead character. Okay, fair enough. This is the times that we're in now, so fair enough. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. So I think I was true to her character anyway. So this Ruby Rose shows up, and to be honest, when it first came out, the first trailer, I was like, nah, I ain't so sure. Because obviously, you had Supergirl and played well by Melissa. So for me, it was like, okay, let's just give this Ruby Rose a chance. And it was much like, in a funny sense, it was like when you had uh what's this guy's name? When you had Christian Bale playing as Batman, and then you had Ben Affleck come in and decide to be Batman, you think to yourself, no, come on, man. Christian Bale's Batman. And you've kind of got it, you kind of settled with the idea that Christian Bale is Batman. And so then Ben Affleck takes over. And for me, I preferred Ben Affleck's Batman, to be honest. Dark Knight was great, but I love Ben Affleck's Batman. I think mainly because they had the DC universe and they had also Superman and the other characters around him. And I thought Ben Affleck did a damn good job considering the criticism I gave him at first because of Daredevil. Yeah, I know that we didn't see Ruby Rose as another superhero somewhere else, but I'm just saying, in terms of settling in and having your mindset how something's going to go. We didn't see what Kate Kane. We didn't know what Kate Conan was like beforehand. So Ruby Rose had that. opportunity to be the iconic character of Batwoman for the first. So we were getting to find out who Batwoman was, and this was going to be the face of Batwoman. So you give it time. You understand. You say to yourself, okay, I'm not expecting to see Batman in this. I'm not expecting to see Bruce Wayne show up in this. Fair enough. And then so Batwoman kind of fits in with the Crisis on Infinite Earths. You say, all right, this is Batwoman. This is what it's going to be. They're not going to change the character. This is who she is. Let's just get used to it. So you kind of get used to it. And week by week, you get to understand Kate Kane. You understand a bit more about Batwoman. And you really get to start to feel Ruby Rose in the role to the point where from about the, I don't know, 13th, 14th episode, I was like, you know what? I'm really digging this Ruby Rose. 20th, 19th episode, I was talking to my friend and saying to her, you know what? You need to check out Batwoman because it's really good. 20th episode now. And then I wake up this morning to hear that she's quit as Batwoman. Like, so for selfish reasons, I'd really want her to stay in the role. And for selfish reasons, I want for continuity. And the fact that, hey, I spent all this time kind of getting used to her. Now I've got used to her. She just got up and left. I understand also that she had, she's got a lot of stress, obviously being Batwoman. And I guess if you decide to take on a role as big as Batwoman and you're going to be part of the Bat family, then you know there's going to be trolls and people are going to be attacking you. So if you're really not up for that, then really you shouldn't have taken the role on. So that there's that argument there. You're going to be in the public limelight. I mean, you've seen other people. I'm sure you would have asked around before you took the role on as to the demands and what was required. I mean, it's not like you were the first person on CW Network. You had people like Stephen Amell and so many other people. Grant Gust. You had so many other people on the show or across the network. You couldn't just come in cold and not knowing about scheduling. So it's not. I don't believe it's scheduling. For me, the injuries, how bad were the injuries she sustained, and whether her body would be able to go through another season. I mean, it would look really bad if she sustained such injuries that she couldn't go through another season. In the 20th episode, she's holding her ribs, saying that she's in pain or stuff. I know it's part of the character itself, but you kind of wonder if that, I don't know, but the whole thing around her saying, oh, well, she wasn't injured or the injury wasn't the reason why she pulled out, that potentially could be one reason. Of course, moving forward, you don't want to put yourself on a blacklist so the way you pull your head out of a lion's mouth, the way she's doing this might be a way of pulling her head out of the lion's mouth without offending too many people. But I mean, that's messed up the CW network in some way that she may just be known as somebody you can't rely on, because I can't imagine her just being signed on for one season. I can imagine her being signed on for 4 or 5 seasons. And of course, think this out now. All those clips of Batwoman being within the CW network regards of being a crossover with the Crisis Infinite Earth, she's been filmed in it. So videos or footage of Ruby Rose's Batwoman talking to Supergirl or talking to Arrow or talking to Flash. What's going to happen now? Because obviously season 2, they're going to go and flash back to what happened in season 1. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they fit in season 2, what happened in season 1 when the person in season 2 doesn't look anything like the person in season 1. How they're going to explain that for continuity. So, Ruby Rose will probably get a reputation now of somebody who's not reliable. I don't know. So, unless it's injuries, money, scheduling, which one is it? I don't know. But if I was going to make a guess, I'd say it was due to the injuries that she sustained on the Batwoman set. But we'll see what happens with her career moving forward. If she's in other roles in the future where there's a lot of dynamic fighting and stuff, then it's not that. But if she's in roles in the future where she's not doing a lot of fighting and she's just stand up doing a lot of talking, then we could suggest that it was the injuries. But she won't talk about it now. I don't think. I'd be surprised if she did. But wow, just when I was getting into watching Batwoman and getting used to Ruby Rose being Batwoman. So I guess the new girl has to come in now and do better than Ruby Rose. Be interesting. Love to know how you would go about not only recasting Ruby Rose, but how would you shoot season 2? Bearing in mind you've got footage of season 1, all with Ruby Rose in it. Very interesting. Let me know what you think in the comment section. We're out. Thanks for watching.